Nestled in the heart of Dambulla, Sri Lanka, the ancient rock fortress of Sigiriya rises majestically, a testament to the imagination of King Kashyapa of the 5th century CE. With its renowned frescoes and the impregnable stature, Sigiriya commands attention to the expansive northern plain. However, standing adjacent to this iconic fortress is its often overlooked sibling, the rock of Pidurangala. In stark contrast to Sigiriya's vertical and pebble-like form, Pidurangala presents a flat and elongated silhouette. While Sigiriya was chosen by King Kashyapa as the site for his palace, constructed to rival the abode of Kuvera, the Lord of Wealth, Pidurangala took on a different role. It became a sanctuary of religious worship. The rocks, each representing secular and religious values, remain side by side just a kilometer apart. While much has been documented about the fate of Sigiriya Rock and its transformation into being an impregnable fortress, Pidurangala's narrative often remains in the shadow of its more famous counterpart. Evidence of proto-historic civilizations and other settlements dated as far back as the 3rd century BCE has been unearthed throughout the location of Pidurangala. Before you start your ascent on the main Pidurangala Rock, the remains of an ancient monastic settlement can be viewed just a few hundred meters away from the current temple premises. This sprawling complex has a bodhigaya and the remains of a stupa. The chapter house has an impressive set of monolithic stone pillars which would have been a part of the central monastic complex. This central building is adjoining a Sabha Salava, a meeting or assembly hall. Here there is a slab inscription referring to the freeing of slaves who gave their services to the monastery by donation of money and land. Further outwards, the remains of an image house can be viewed. Pabbata viharas or complexes such as these refer to the fact that these are part of rock formations and following a set of structures found within a rectangular area. The Pidurangala Rock stands an impressive 170 meters high and has a curious shape, offering a flat summit. There are several instances in the Mahavamsa in which one could be a direct reference to the Pidurangala monastic settlement. The name Pidurangala is said to be derived from the Sinhalese terms Pidu, Ran, Goda, translated as offerings of piles of gold. The first level of access is through the Leng Vihara or the Pidurangala Rajamaha Vihara, which is a functioning village monastery. Passing the Bodhi tree, a second level has the image house, which is built into the rock. The Buddhist image house and a Vishnu shrine are located in the same building. These image houses, sheltered by a massive stone boulder, has the customary drip ledges and Brahmi inscriptions, and this boulder garden has monastic meditation caves within its perimeter. The ascent to the top of Pidurangala really starts from here. Climbing a series of large stone steps and boulders, the climb can take between 30 to 45 minutes, depending on one's fitness. For most, the stop at the Ihilamaluwa is a welcome one. First, to take in the view. Secondly, meditation rooms and living areas in which remains of proto-historic settlements were discovered can be seen. The area is dominated by a large 14.6-meter Buddha statue. Originally destroyed by treasure hunters, it has now been restored to some degree. This statue is in direct alignment and faces the lion's paw of Sigiriya. This level also has a stone inscription which has been fenced off for protection. After a few more minutes of hiking and steps, you reach the summit of Pidurangala. This vantage point is just 11 meters below the level of the Sigiriya summit. While there aren't any remnants of any structures, the flat top offers magnificent sweeping views of both the landscape and of Sigiriya. The curiously shaped Pidurangala, perched delicately on the summit, seems to be almost a marker of sorts. The climb to Pidurangala is not an easy one, but the effort is rewarded first with the experience of the ancient monastic caves and Buddha statue, and then followed by breathtaking views from the top of Sigiriya Rock. Pidurangala effectively proclaims religious devotion, making the place an intriguing exploration into the multifaceted history of this captivating region. If the cost of entrance to Sigiriya Rock is deemed prohibitive, then the Pidurangala Rock ascent and experience is a great alternative.